Good afternoon, everyone. I call to order the regular board meeting, May the 12th, 2026, 3:30, shortly thereafter p.m. Roll call. Harry Block.
Present.
Jack Turner.
Present.
Lily Campbell, present. Board member Mark Anderson has requested to participate remotely pursuant to Government Code Section 54953 due to just cause circumstances. He has confirmed that he is able to participate by audio and video, and that the public will be able to hear the participation during the meeting, which is open to the public. At this time, may I have a motion, board members, to approve the remote participation request?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you. All right. There are a couple of items I just want to read again, just so we are versed on what it is and why we're here. Gateway Community Charter Mission is to create and manage high-quality charter schools which provide access to innovative, quality, standards-based educational opportunities for all students. During public comments, anyone may address the board regarding the item that is within the board's subject matter jurisdiction. However, the board may not take action on any items not on the agenda, except as authorized by Government Code Section 54954.2. Each person will be allowed 3 minutes to speak. Do we have public comments regarding items to be discussed in closed section? And we'll be going into closed section following this. Thank you. And I will announce the closed section item as do we have anyone ready to speak on closed items?
I do have someone to speak on closed session. Hold on just 1 second. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm making sure which ones are closed session.
Okay.
Apologize for that. The first one is it Lilia Tomachev? Sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Lilia Tolmachova. I have attended workshop and ESL classes with him 2 months and I got a great time. Now we know how to answer the question in the job interview. We also know how to describe our strengths and how to answer to questions about our weaknesses. Also, ESL club was very helpful. We was learning tenses and practicing English with each other. So I got valuable knowledge. And I'm looking forward to see you next year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next one is Tara Jones.
My public comment is not to do with the closed session.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Jones.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Next one I have Tavia Lee.
Good afternoon, board members. I'm glad to be here today. I'm speaking on the matter of the superintendent evaluation. I, in 2024, wrote to this board and this superintendent with multiple concerns that I had for Gateway Community Charter students and the community at large. One of them was involving potential fraudulent attendance reporting practices. Another one was involving subjection of teachers, credentialed teachers, to anonymous investigations where they were never advised of what they were being accused of, by whom, and the outcomes of the investigation. I have not received a response to that. I've not received a response about the practices that I was asked to engage in as a credentialed teacher that could have put my credential at risk under the direction of the managers and supervisors employed by this organization. And I think it's really important that I also mention concerns about student safety and well-being, and the outcomes of that have not been reported to me. So one thing that a superintendent must do and should do is to be accountable to the public when we ask for and request information. And I didn't just request it one time. I followed up each year, including this year, with requests for the information. It's important to have transparency. Part of being a leader is to respond to your constituents and to members of the public and former employees. I do not see that with Mr. Sample. And I urge this board, as you consider the evaluation, to consider these facts. They are documented in email. These are not things that I'm just speaking of memory from. These are things that took place that are well documented, and I and the community members deserve answers and accountability on these topics. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your comments. The board will be taking them into advisement. Thank you. Do we have another?
Yes, ma'am. Please forgive me. I believe it's Irina Charchenko.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm here to give a comment about workshops. So my name is Irina. I came to US 4 years ago with my son. He is now a first grade student at Epic Charter School. And so like all immigrant parents, I was trying to build a new life, learn a new system and support my child, and also find a stable work, so it wasn't easy. One day I received an email from school about the workshop series. It is a 6-session program designed to help families strengthen communication and career, understand the U.S. education system, and support student success. I enrolled almost immediately, and actually I never regret it. The workshops gave me practical information, guidance, and confidence. They helped me understand that parents are not alone, and the schools can truly support the whole family, not only the student. I want to thank the team at Slavic American Chamber and GCC Schools for organizing workshops for parents. Because of these workshops, I was able to find work and become more stable for my son and myself. But even more importantly, I became more involved with my child's education. When parents feel informed and supported, they can give the best to their child. Programs like this help immigrant families, working families, and parents who may feel lost or overwhelmed. They create community, connection, and opportunity. They help parents grow, and when parents grow, children succeed as well. As a mother, I deeply appreciate that GCC schools care not only about academics, but also about families and the future of the community. Thank you for giving the parents like me an opportunity to grow and succeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments. I'll take them into consideration.
Just seeking clarification, Dr. Lee, your other comment is for general session? Correct. So then I have Lana Danyurik. Did I say that?
Good afternoon for all of us, and I'm glad to be here and see the familiar faces like Mr. Semple. Good to see you all, and thank you for the opportunity to talk to you out loud. I'm as well a parent from Epic School, and Irina described very well about the workshops, and I'd like to tell you more about emotionally how we treat it, how we feel it, because we are refugees from Ukraine. And for the first time when I took a workshop, it was 2022. And the second time, it was this year, in the very beginning of the year. So, I'm sorry, very end of the 2025. And then we graduated this year in January. So the big part of emotional care, it was making circle which support us, give us opportunity to learn about different opportunities, because as a refugees we don't know nothing, and once we came to the new country, new language, new laws, we don't know how to even survive here, but the workshops really helps to give us like a tools, which we can use it and apply in our life, and then try to rebuild our life here. So my speech, my main speech today, it is a great support, especially for moms. I don't know, maybe for fathers as well, but I'm a mom, and I also a single mom, so I know what I'm saying. It is great to be here, and I'm a proof that Getaway Community Charters gives really great tools to apply and to build a new life more confidently, and I encourage everyone to take these classes, to take every opportunity to grow, and to be grateful for that as me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you.
We have no more public comments on closed session.
We have no more public comments. Thank all of you for your comments. We really appreciate them. Thank you. And now we will get ready to convene for closed session. And the closed session items are personnel matters pursuant to Government Code Section 54957. Second item, closed session, anticipated litigation, Government Code Section 54956.9. And the third, closed session, employee performance evaluation, Superintendent, Government Code Section 54957. So these are the items for closed session, and we have asked, we don't have any more comments. So we will now convene for closed section, and we'll be reconvening later after closed session. Thank you. Now back from closed session. And item number 1, the board received information regarding anticipated litigation. No action. Item 2, the board discussed the 2026 superintendent's evaluation and the board's expectations and follow-up. And that is the result of our closed session that we just reconvened from. And now we are moving back into our regular agenda. And the agenda is public comments. Do we have public comments regarding matters not on the agenda?
I have 2 more public comments cards, ma'am. Tavia Lee.
Good afternoon.
Push the button there.
Push the button to talk. Good afternoon, board members. I'm happy to be here to speak with you once again. The last time I was here was in 2024. At that time, I requested to the board to please consider undertaking a evaluation of the morale and the climate of lack of administrative integrity in the district. I don't know what the outcome of that is because I haven't received an update, but I would greatly appreciate that because from what I see and hear, concerns remain, and some of them are the same concerns I brought to you in 2024. It's greatly concerning to me when we have a climate where teachers and administrators are afraid to speak. That is problematic because these are the individuals who teach or who are supposed to teach our students how to be good citizens and how to engage in governance of their education and civic activities. And if you have an environment where teachers are themselves afraid to speak, how do they then teach and demonstrate to their students the value of that, even when topics are difficult? I also brought to your concern, or to my concern to you, attention about the lack of American flags in Gateway Community Charter Schools and the predominance of activist flags of various sorts. That's a problem. This is an American public charter school, and the only banner that should be displayed in that learning environment is the banner of America, the American flag. And I'm speaking of activist flags of all kinds. What does that have to do with education? And that brings me to what I spoke to the board about previously involving the adoption of a critical intersectional ethnic studies program in this district. And the concerns I had for the dehumanizing nature of that ideology, for its lack of alignment with American principles and values. And I'm speaking of classical liberal values. It has nothing to do with Republicans or Democrats or anything of that nature. It has to do with the foundational documents of our nation. We have materials in Edgenuity and other places that reflect these things, but what takes place in practice is not reflecting that. We have problems here with teachers who are anonymously investigated whenever they speak up about something they see wrong. We have problems here with teachers being terminated whenever they speak up about something that's wrong. We have problems with forced resignations here whenever an administrator or teacher speaks up about something. The board needs to adopt an effective whistleblower policy that it can enact with fidelity to protect those who bring concerns to the board. And not only that, the board needs to act on those concerns. I haven't seen your action. The truth will come to light. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. All right, do we have other public comments at this time?
Yes, ma'am. Tara Jones.
Ms. Jones?
Good evening. My name is Tara Jones, principal of GCC Virtual Academy. During my 13 years with this organization, I have had the privilege to witness many wonderful things, schools and programs that truly serve students well. It has been an honor to be part of some of this work. As I prepare to leave GCC, I have come to realize that I cannot, must not move forward without ensuring that this board, this staff, and the precious communities we serve know the truth. I am here to speak with you tonight because I believe that true leadership requires unconditional accountability. Over the years, many colleagues and I have spoken up about serious systemic issues within GCC. We have followed proper channels, answered surveys, provided feedback, filed formal complaints with HR, and in some cases, we have brought these concerns directly to the superintendent and cabinet. Today, I speak the truth out of love for the work that's being done and love for the level of excellence that I know this organization is capable of achieving. This board deserves to know what is happening under your watch, and the staff who remain deserve leadership that matches their unwavering dedication. Just before this meeting, I sent an email to all appropriate reporting agencies and authorizers documenting all of the egregious violations of California law that have taken place or are taking place within Gateway Community Charters. I have participated in or witnessed non-compliance with multiple California Education Code sections, Penal Code sections, Health and Safety Code provisions, and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, to name a few. I have taught, trained, and encouraged those under my supervision to do the same, all guided by my supervisors and GCC senior leadership. Within our own GCC Blueprint for Excellence, one of the beliefs claimed is our integrity is embodied by the work to tirelessly create and ensure congruence between who we are, what we do, and how we do it. These very serious issues are not congruent with who we say we are as an organization. They are quite plainly blatant, willful violations of the law, as well as a failure of the ethical duty that we hold as educators. Our students, staff, and communities deserve better. I implore this board to call for an AB 139 extraordinary audit requesting a thorough investigation into extensive attendance fraud spanning over 2 decades and equating to millions and millions of dollars of taxpayer money unlawfully collected by Gateway Community Charters. I also ask that you exhaustively address every non-fiscal violation cited, past and present. Please do the work of bringing who we are into alignment with who we say we are. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jones, for your comments, and it will be taken under consideration. Thank you. And now we will continue to move into our regular board meeting. And our next item for consideration is the superintendent's update. We are now ready for the superintendent's update. Superintendent, here you go.
All right, thank you, Madam President, members of the board. To those in the audience tonight, thank you so much for being here. Good evening and welcome to tonight's board meeting. I'd like to start off by first just sharing Happy Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, as well as Jewish American Heritage Month. I'm actually happy to see our students also coming in. That's very exciting. I want to take a moment to recognize that May is the month where we do celebrate many of the people who make our schools run and are integral, from our teachers to our principals to our nurses, our nutrition staff, our speech pathologists. If you are in one of those categories and you're here today, I just want you to stand, certificated, classified. Any of our staff today, if you'll just stand, and we just want to say thank you so much for all that you're doing. Go ahead, staff, you can stand.
Come on.
Thank you. So over the past several weeks, Board, I did have the opportunity to visit our school sites during the spring presentations and to connect directly with staff across the organization. I do appreciate the honest conversations as well as the questions and the continued commitment of our team that our team has shown to our students. So really do appreciate that. I would like to just kind of share a couple of items with the board that you'll see kind of up there. Had the opportunity to visit with a number of our school programs, our Innovators Fair that you'll see, our Multicultural Fair at Higher Learning Academy. We had our closing, I don't want to say ceremony, but our closing meeting with our Student Advisory Council, which was again a wonderful opportunity on May the 4th. And then on May the 11th, I had the opportunity to attend the ribbon cutting ceremony for the new Natomas STEAM Center through American River College. Again, really happy about that facility. It's 53,000 square feet that will help really expand opportunities and access to science labs, studio arts, and hands-on learning opportunities for our students in the region. Really, for us, it's a great opportunity to continue our deep partnership with ARC. And then on May the 1st, we were honored to join our GCC Foundation, and they hosted the first ever Portraits of Promise breakfast at Lionsgate, where we had over 160 guests that really came for one purpose, and that was to learn more about our students and the work that we're doing and the support that we're doing for kids. I want to thank the board members who were in attendance at that event. Really a great opportunity. We also had the opportunity to highlight our students who have been invited to Switzerland for the, okay, I'm going to mess this up, so Julia, you'll have to help me. The Grand Prix World Finals. There we go. Our students really have done a phenomenal job getting ready for that, and so again, very proud of our students. And then finally, on May the 2nd, we hosted our 4th annual Innovators Fair. This year, we hosted it at the California State Railroad Museum, which was another opportunity just to bring this opportunity to our community overall. So again, a lot of great things happening across the GCC, but really that work is the work of our staff, those young people you see at the front row. Very proud of everything that they're doing. And so with that being said, tonight, that is the superintendent's report.
Okay. Thank you.
And then, Madam President, one more item.
Yes.
At this time, I'm going to ask the board if we can pull study session item 3.3. We want to bring that back. Staff is requesting additional time to kind of further prepare the presentation and to refine our information regarding that item. So we do look forward to bringing that back at a future meeting.
That's 32627 program service contract.
That is correct.
Okay, board members.
What item was it?
Item number 3,
3.3?
3.3, 2026-27 program service contracts update.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 6.3. 6.3.
Yeah,
My apologies.
6.3, okay. So I will need a motion to suspend.
No, it is,
Okay.
no motion is necessary, just staff is
Just staff.
informing publicly that we have
Okay.
done that.
So we're okay, we're just suspending that.
Yeah.
And so with that, we now move into study session. And the first item is the Superintendent's Student Advisory Council update.
Okay. All right, so before I bring these wonderful young people up, this is a group of young people who have spent the last year kind of serving as advisors to the superintendent. Tonight, they have a presentation for you as well as recommendations that they would like to share, but I'm very proud of these young people. They are just, I mean, well, you're going to hear for yourself about what each of them want to share. So with that being said, I'm going to have Julia Jimenez Yamamoto, who also supports and helps me with this area, to come and share. So Julia.
Well, good evening, board members and Superintendent Sample. Tonight, I'm proud to introduce our Superintendent Student Advisory Council, also known as SSAC. Throughout the year, these student leaders from across multiple GCC high schools have come together to share their voices and help shape important conversations happening across Gateway. So with that, I'd like to invite this year's SSAC group up to the podium so they can share their presentation.
Good evening, my name is Millie Palomares and I'm honored to serve as this year's SSAC president.
My name is Franklin Cortez and I am proud to serve as SSAC's vice president.
This year, our council brought together students from across Gateway to share experiences, learn from one another, and make sure student voices are a part of important conversations.
Tonight, we're excited to share some of the work we've done this year, what we've learned, along with our recommendations for how Gateway can continue supporting students.
One of the first ways our council used student voice this year was by continuing an important conversation around the phone policy. As a council, we continued the important work started by last year's ESSAC students and had honest conversations about how phones impact our classrooms, learning, and school communities. We understand that phones can be sometimes a distraction. At the same time, we also recognize that for many students, phones can be important tools for communication, organization, and safety. Through these conversations, we also learned that every school has its own culture, which means how phone policies are implemented may look different from campus to campus.
Based on these conversations, our recommendation is to continue including student voices as phone policies are rolled out across Gateway community charters. We also believe it's important that expectations and consequences are clear, fair, and consistent, while still taking into account that the needs of students and culture of each school. As these policies are put into place, we also encourage Gateway to check back in with students to see what is working and if there are ways to make the policy better. Being part of this conversation like this also helps us grow as leaders. At this time, I would like to invite Ari and Cheyenne to share more. One of the biggest things we gained from being part of ESSAC this year was learning what leadership looks like in a professional setting. Through this experience, we learned how to represent not just ourselves, but the students at our schools. We learned how to bring student concerns, ideas, and feedback directly to district leadership. ESSAC also pushed many of us outside of our comfort zones, whether it was public speaking, presenting, or sharing our perspectives. We became more confident in using our voices as student leaders. Because of this experience, we recommend that Gateway continue curating leadership opportunities for students across all of our schools. For example, student advisory groups ask for sites so more students have the chance to step into leadership roles and share their voices. We also encourage district leadership to continue giving students opportunities to have a seat at the table when important decisions are being made. We are also exploring ways for ESSAC students to share our experience beyond Gateway schools, including possibly presenting a superintendent sample at the Charter School Development Center conference at the importance of students' voices. Another important part of our experience was building connections with students from across Gateway. At this time, I'd like to invite Nayeli and Valeria to share more. Thank you. One of the most valuable parts of ESSAC was getting the opportunity to meet students from other schools. At each meeting, we had the chance to visit different campuses, tour their school, and learn more about what student life looks like there. We got to see how each school does things a little differently and what makes each campus unique. We also had opportunities to work together on projects, support each other at events, and share ideas across schools. Even though our schools may look different, we realized that many of our experiences as students are very similar. Because of that, we felt more connected.
Because of this experience, we recommend continuing school tours and campus visits across Gateway. Getting to visit other schools help us step out of our own campuses, meet new people, and build relationships with students we otherwise may have never met. We also encourage creating more opportunities for students from different schools to collaborate, support one another, and continue learning from each other. Through these conversations, we also started hearing what students want to see more at their schools. This time, I'd like to invite Jocelyn and Frankie to share more.
Throughout our conversations this year, one topic came up often was student engagement. A lot of students shared that they want school to feel more fun, connected, and a place they actually want to be in. Students talked about wanting more opportunities like field trips, school events, and activities that bring students together and help build stronger connections. Students also brought up things like school food, campus safety, and other parts of school life that impact how students feel on campus.
Because of this, we recommend continuing to invest field trips, student activities, and more interactive learning opportunities across Gateway community charters. We also encourage district leadership to continue listening to student feedback about school climate, campus safety, and school safety and what students are experiencing at our schools. We also believe that students should be taught leadership, fundraising skills so they can help create opportunities like field trips, student events, and other experiences that bring students together. For example, in Salva Elk Grove, the public safety class created a club to raise money for the LA field trip despite funding obstacles.
This year, ESSA gave us opportunity to use our voices, grow as leaders, build connections, and speak up for students across Gateway.
Thank you for listening. We're happy to answer any questions.
I don't have any questions, but I do have a compliment to thank all of you for your time.
Wait, Ms. Lily, let me record this.
Look, Bryn, okay, you got me now?
Yes,
All right. To thank you again for your time, your energy, your efforts, and to be able to come here to the board and to with your parents and staff to speak as you did, to let us know what it is you see needs to happen with GCC. We are so proud of you, and we thank you for your commitment, and we do hope that you will continue to do what you're doing now as you get older, as you go into life, in college, or whatever it is that you're doing. We appreciate you, and you know I love you, all of you. So, so thank you so much. Board members, anything else? Mr. Jack?
All looking great.
And I'm sorry I missed the afternoon. I couldn't be here. I was ill, so thank you. But we're so proud of you. Thanks. And we'll see.
Oh, I have a comment.
Oh, you have a comment? Oh, yes, I forgot he was sitting here.
That's all right. I just want to say to this group of students, some who have been with us for a while, one of our original members, Millie, is graduating this year. But truly, it has been a wonderful experience. I have learned a lot from these young people, and you definitely have made an impact on me. So thank you so much for your advice, and thank you for everything that you've brought. So you guys are all leaders, and couldn't be more proud of you.
And I need to thank the superintendent for the vision of doing this because it has not happened before. So we are really proud that he saw the vision of having the council and working with the young people in the schools and listening to them. So again, we're so proud of you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, and to the parents, so are your parents here? All right, parents,
Stand.
thank you. So parents, if you're here,
Parents,
Stan, we want to
stand.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to have your students and for them to provide advice to us. So thank you, Mom and Dads, for all of your support.
Okay. And we know you might want to stay, but we'll give you permission to leave so you can. Oh, we're going to take a photo. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Are we okay? Squeeze on in, like, really tight. Shorties in the front. Wait, come over here.
Oh,
You go in the middle, yes.
Okay, I know. I don't understand that. Can you see us now?
Cheyenne, can you scoot back a little bit? Like a little room for Cheyenne. There's like a lot of us. Okay, that's good. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're amazing. You know that. You're amazing.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening and good day, good weekend. Bye-bye.
Either way.
Okay, we're now at our next study session. Ready for some good news from Community Collaborative Charter School Annual School Report. We're ready for you if you're ready for us. All right, okay.
I'm loud just naturally. Good evening, Board President Campbell, Superintendent Sample, Board Directors, Executive Cabinet, and the amazing staff of Gateway Community Charters. I am Kayla Vermeulen, the principal of Community Collaborative Charter School TK8 and our newest program, Connections Academy at Gateway. Presenting alongside me tonight is the wonderful Angie Praxaeva-Briones, principal of Community Collaborative Charter School 912. We are honored to represent all programs of Community Collaborative Charter School, including GCC Virtual Academy. Tonight, we will share the exciting happenings across CCCS. Thank you. CCCS has so many good things to celebrate. We have now been recognized as a Capturing Kids' Hearts National Showcase School for 10 consecutive years. Each individual program has earned recognition within the last 5 years, a reflection of the strong culture, relationships, and commitment to student success across our organization, both on campus and virtually. This year, we welcomed more than 200 additional students and families. Our high school programs at CCCS 912 and Virtual Academy both increased their graduation rates. Excellent work. We are also proud that our students at CCCS 912 were named champions of the 2026 GCC Math Bowl. Go Phoenixes! We expanded family engagement, highlighted student voice in the Portrait of a Graduate speaker series, increased career and technical education opportunities, expanded dual enrollment participation, and completed a thriving first year for Connections Academy at Gateway. All clear indicators that our students are growing, achieving, and preparing for bright futures. A personal good thing that I would like to share as a newer leader for GCC is how many meaningful opportunities that I have had for growth and learning. Having worked in multiple school districts throughout my career, this is the first time I've been included in the process of budgeting, planning, staffing discussions, and decision-making with the forefront that our students are our top priority. I am truly honored to serve the exceptional staff, students, and families of CCCS and GCC. Oh, perfect, thank you. We also have strong reasons to celebrate our academic growth across all 4 programs. While each program serves students in unique ways, we operate with one shared dashboard and one shared commitment, ensuring that every student grows academically and personally. This year's data reflects meaningful progress. It highlights the impact of intentional instruction for student achievement. One of our greatest successes is our English learner progress. Nearly 49% of our English learners are making progress towards proficiency, including more than 56% of our long-term English learners, outperforming state trends. This growth is a direct reflection of our dedication and expertise of our instructional teams and the intentional language strategies being implemented in our physical and virtual classrooms every day. As we move forward, we are committed to strengthening these outcomes by further expanded language acquisition strategies across all content areas and continuing to invest in our staff training and instructional expertise. We are equally proud of the growth in English language arts and mathematics for our students on the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, or the CASP test. In English language arts, we achieved an increase of 11.3 points in growth toward meeting standard, exceeding the state's rate of improvement, with more than 70% of our students at CCCS improving from the previous year. In mathematics, 66.2% of students improved their scores. While we know that there's still work ahead, these gains affirm that our instructional practices, professional development, and partnership with the GCC professional learning team big affirmation, are producing measurable results for students. Beyond academics, we also made significant strides in student engagement and attendance. Our percentage of chronically absent students dropped from 34.4% to 17.2%, cutting that rate in half. This improvement represents more students are on campus and in our classrooms, therefore providing more consistent learning opportunities. CCCS participates in something called the California's Differentiated Assistant Program through the Sacramento County Office of Education, also known as SCOE. This is due to graduation rate indicators and student subgroup performance on the California dashboard. While this designation highlights areas for growth, it also provides valuable support, collaboration, and resources that help strengthen instruction, improve student outcome, and accelerate achievement across all programs. Our focus work is leading to meaningful progress for our students. In 2025, our graduation rate increased by 2.1%, bringing us up to 64%, just below California's 68% benchmark. While our one-year graduation rate for seniors enrolled in 12th grade reached an outstanding 95.7%. These gains reflect the strong partnerships between our high school programs at CCCS 912 and Virtual Academy with SCOE to support student achievement. We also continue to expand on our college and career readiness opportunities for students through dual enrollment and academic achievement pathways. In fall of 2025, 45 students in VA and CCCS 912 participated in dual enrollment courses, more than 60 college classes, growing to 60 students enrolled in over 70 courses by spring 2026. In addition, we are proud to have students who have earned the California State Seal of Biliteracy and the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma recipients. These accomplishments reflect the determination, resilience, and excellence of our CCCS students as they prepare for success beyond graduation. We also recognize our areas of growth at CCCS. Our school learning plans support these areas. In our 2025-2026 school learning plans, we established the strategic priorities that guided teaching, learning, and student engagement, and accountability throughout the year. Our primary focus across all 4 programs was strengthening Tier 1 instruction. We worked on systems that ensured all students received high-quality, standards-aligned instruction paired with targeted academic support. Through this work, we improved academic outcomes, increased student engagement, and offered college and career readiness opportunities for students across all programs. These successes were driven by multiple factors: increasing fidelity of curriculum implementation, aligning career technical education curriculum and scope and sequence, collaborating with professional learning communities to support data-driven instruction, and enhancing our Tier 2 intervention systems. We strategically grouped students based on academic need. We used other curriculum to enhance the curriculum that we were using in the classroom to monitor student growth and intervention progress in real time. This intentional approach allowed staff to respond quickly to student needs and provide more targeted, effective support. In the area of engagement, our programs prioritized stronger family partnerships. We increased student participation through family events, consistent communication, positive incentives, and daily engagement strategies. Our accountability systems included monthly progress monitoring, ongoing collaboration with families, and small group instruction. As we move forward, our next steps include continuing to strengthen Tier 1 instruction, refine Tier 2 and Tier 3 supports, deepening family collaboration, and expanding opportunities that prepare every CCCS student for success in college, career, and life. Our next talk of pointing is for building capacity, and I will now turn over our presentation to Principal Praxaya Von-Briones.
Okay. Thank you, Principal Romulan. So when it comes to leadership, We strongly believe that learning never stops, not for us and not for students. Building capacity for future transformative leaders, it means creating opportunities for our staff to grow, lead, and build capacity so they can bring the knowledge back to our school sites, whether it's in person or virtual. This year, we had multiple staff leading and participating in CCCS and GCC-wide professional development opportunities, from letters training to depths of knowledge, as well as close reading, led by GCC Professional Learning Department. Our staff is committed to themselves in shaping their instructional practices so that it will directly impact student outcomes and learning. We also had 3 CCCS staff members participate in the Powering Leadership Group, developing their leadership skills and strengthening the culture across their campuses so that they can better support our learning environments. Both Connections and Virtual Academy held mini PD sessions during our GCC PD days where they shared best instructional practices, demonstrating that the best learning comes from each other. In addition, our staff engage in CTE, Community of Practice, alongside other GCC schools, continuing to build pathways as well as preparing students for real-world mentorship as well as industry standards with the support from mentorship from the College Career Department. When it comes to equity is not just about success. It's about ensuring that, is that good? Next one, please. Well, equity is not just about success, but it's about ensuring that every student has the support and opportunity with the guidance to succeed, especially those students who are historically marginalized or face educational barriers. This year, we strengthened that commitment through our graduation pathways for success, also known as GPS, which focus on targeted subgroups that we have identified and intentionally remove the barriers that and create systems for them to be able to meet the students where they are. Over 95% of students who start at CCCS end up staying with our programs, or the best part, graduating from our program. Through partnerships with the GCC Transitional Coach, like Catherine Day, students participated in resume workshops that built real-world readiness and also confidence beyond graduation. We prioritize onboarding new students to create stronger connections from day one, and also springboarding our students close to graduation to ensure that they stay on track and they cross the finish line successfully. In the classroom, both virtually and in person, we implemented targeted Tier 2 instructions through WIN time, or What I Need time, giving students personalized academic support based on their individual needs across TK through 12th grades. We also expanded support class offerings, including math, ELD, English Conversation Club, as well as creating additional spaces for students to build their confidence, skills, and everyday language practice. At the heart of CCCS, student success and their well-being is the priority for both our students and our staff. This year, we continue to expand social, emotional, and wellness supports across all of the CCS programs, both in person and virtual, and with having 4 counselors and a dedicated school social worker supporting our students and our families. We also believe that intentionally building connection, belonging, and positive school culture through Student of the Month celebrations, Super Scholar Awards, PBIS raffles, lunch with the principal, Valentine's Day luncheon with our staff, and then many more things. Because our site prioritizes the appreciation and the community building that we do. In addition to affirmations, events like Thoughtful Thursdays, gathering for cultural events just reminds us who we are as a community and the support that we want to bring for our educators as well as our students and our families. When students and staff feel connected, we create a learning environment that is best for all. We're committed to ensuring that every single CCS graduate not only earns a diploma, but also has a clear pathway to college or a career. This year, many students engage in post-secondary exploration through technical school and college visits, while also strengthening the academic readiness through UC and CSU aligned college prep courses. So in addition to the dual enrollment that you saw with the data, we also expanded our career technical education pathways, including culinary, patient care, health and human services, public safety, and animal science. Our students gain real-world experience through work-based learning opportunities that connect classroom learning to real-life industry standards. To further support the workforce readiness, students also earned certifications including ServSafe, Red Cross CPR, and OSHA. Together, these experiences is what allow our students to be engaged in their learning environment while still making them feel excited about the school community and still getting them real-world ready. Other opportunities we use to build community is hosting high school informational nights along with other GCC schools, as well as a variety of school events. And that includes things like Fall Festival, Winter Celebration, both in person and virtual, Family Game Night, Spring Festival, as well as also going out into the community, such as the Call to Action and our increased partnerships with the Sacramento Youth Center. Because student voice and belonging matters, we further wanted to ensure that students have opportunities to connect and amplifying their voice and their needs. So through student voice, we created clubs such as gaming, art, tectonics lab, garden, guitar club, LGBTQ+, and globe clubs through Pearson online learning. Together, these opportunities reflect our commitment to ensuring that students are not just present, but they're engaged, connected, and feel inspired. For our goal, for our future, and our vision, is that we create systems that are not only aligned and responsive, but built with intention. We don't want any CCCS students to fall through the cracks. Our goal for the future next year is to make sure that we are refining our Tier 1 engagement process to consistently reconnect our students to learning and also progress towards graduation. We are also excited about moving into a new location for our CCS virtual programs, and also moving into the new location, it allows us to increase access as well as flexibility to alternative pathways, and especially across students who don't live in the Sacramento region. We will continue to deepen our partnership with the Sacramento Youth Center and other community organizations, reinforcing that student success is a shared community responsibility. As we continue navigating ADA changes and the realities of the educational landscape, I also want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank HR and the business services team. This work in leadership, it is not easy, and I want to really express how deeply grateful that we have the opportunity to collaborate and the transparency and communication, as well as the partnership in this process. I especially appreciate being included in the crucial conversations that we have in order to provide opportunity, input, and voice as we work together to make thoughtful decisions that keep our students at the center. While we recognize that challenges do exist, I truly believe that strong communication allows us to move forward with purpose and a shared commitment to serving our school community as well. And at the center of all of this work is our commitment to ensuring that every CCCS student will be prepared, as measured by the College and Career Indicator on our dashboard, when they graduate our high school with purpose, readiness, and confidence for the next steps. It's igniting their future. This is more than a vision for us. This is a promise that will guide our work every single day. Thank you so much for your time, and Principal Vermeulen and I will answer any questions that the board may have.
I want to really thank you for your enthusiastic and detailed presentation. It really jumped out at me. What did you do to reduce those numbers in the absenteeism of students? What worked for you?
That's a really great question. I'll speak on behalf of, we collaborated a lot on attendance. What is it about independent study that is challenging for our families to show up and to show up every day with fidelity for their students to learn? So all of our CCCS programs came together with an attendance, not protocol, but an idea of how we are going to re-engage families. We changed the language of approaching families about attendance to being, we miss your child. And I know that Summer has also presented about that too, is making it very much relational to the student. Why is your kid not here? We miss them and we want to help you. We tracked attendance with fidelity, so we had faster response time to absences than maybe before. We were responding faster instead of waiting to a certain amount. We started to engage a lot quicker with our families. Just trying to tweak little systems here and there, focus really on the student and the family. A lot of our families choose independent study due to lack of resources or due to needing a little bit more flexibility for other reasons. So having that in mind when we go into those conversations has, helped us build relationships and get the kiddos back and engaged, but also our faster response time of connecting with families on their attendance has really helped.
Well, I want to congratulate you because it obviously worked. And those numbers are impressive. I'm a real fan of the Connections Academy.
Thank you.
And what do we need to do to promote that program and to make it even more successful?
Well, I think that's a really great question. Our partnership with Pearson is really strong. We're able to collaborate on ways that we want to continue thriving and growing. Connections Academy, a lot of the students that are coming in for us is very word of mouth right now too. We have a lot of families that are transitioning from GCC schools into Connections Academy because of the fact of the flexibility that we allow families to have flexibility while their students are still getting a quality education. We serve students that are on bed rest. We serve students that are training to be professional athletes. It's a very rigorous program, which we have found that some of our students that need more supports, their eyes were opened, that it's not just, I get to learn from home and I get to do whatever I want. We hold very high rigor. So our word of mouth is, one of our biggest celebrations because that means we're doing something right at Connections, especially in our first year of implementation. I'm not sure. Yeah, can you add to that?
Can I add more to that?
Please.
Yeah, I think also, it's actually coincides with your question about, the attendance and re-engagement, because across all of our 4 programs, that relentless communication to not only, the families, starting with the students, from the teacher to our staff to me, so many parking lot meetings happening, And so I think that when we do connect with the family, sometimes this program might not work for them, and we have this funny, offhanded conversation there is a CCCS for you. So we first start with what is working for the families or what is not, and letting them know that there is a place for you, and really having these informed conversations. So making sure that they are in the best fit program for them. And of course, if for some reason not, we also know about other GCC schools. So staying informed with also the schools that are available in our organization allows us to have these really important conversations. So just, again, we do a lot of word of mouth, and there is a CCCS for you. We just have to make sure that you're in the right fit.
Great. Well, I'm going to be watching that, and, keep that enthusiasm up, that energy. It's impressive. I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I think he said everything that I need to say. The enthusiasm and the energy that you guys are portraying is wonderful. But tell me, what is Thoughtful Thursday?
So Thoughtful Thursday, we do that at the main campus. It's actually led by Miss Lenore. She's our patient care teacher, also student council advisor. And it started with a need where students during lunchtime, they just needed a safe space to go and gather. And then what started off as just a place to eat lunch so that they can socialize in a safe place, because not a lot of students like the big crowds, which is why many students came to our program. Then it started to be a little bit more more targeted in focus. So 1 week it might be bedazzling, anything like this is going to get bedazzled soon, by the way. Or it could be painting, it could be creating a Mother's Day gift. So every week the student council comes up with the theme, and it's inviting all staff and students to sit and gather and just have a thoughtful Thursday. And then we also do that shared leadership because it's not only her leading. So 1 week it might be the art teacher doing something. It might, I think there was a sports theme one time with one of our other teachers doing kind of like a fantasy pick. There's another, so every week the theme changes and it's led by other staff members who would like to host. So really great opportunity.
Really great, sounds really great. And I want to thank you both for your hard work and what you're doing. And just as a side note, I have been in your CTE programs, the culinary and the nurses program. I even let them, no, we let them take my blood pressure.
We have a resource. We cannot give you guidance, but we have a resource for you.
Okay, but thank you again. Do you have any staff? Any staff here? Okay, guys, thank you, because they couldn't do it without you.
Yes.
So we really appreciate you and appreciate your program and your hard work. So thank you very, very much. Anything, Superintendent?
Yes, I just want to again affirm the team. Great job that you both have kind of done to keep culture going, especially in this time as we have made adjustments with the program. So great job, and really happy and proud. I also want to recognize Lori back there, who during this time, I think you just heard that our principal at Virtual Academy, Ms. Jones, is out right now, but Lori has stepped in along with Director Campbell. So really just want to affirm the entire CCCS collective team. So thank you so much. Great job, team.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your report. Thank you for your report. It was very comprehensive. Thank you. Okay, you going to leave me now? All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, board members, let us continue with our board agenda now. And we are down to consent agenda items, okay? And they are, number 1, approve adoption of GCC Board Meeting minutes, 4/14/2026. Approve personnel consent agenda, purchases over $30,000, disposal and surplus technology, board policy update and new, job descriptions update or revision. And I think that's it for consent agenda items. And Mr. Mark is still with us, so I'll entertain a motion for approval, or?
Move for approval. Second.
All right, so all in favor?
Need you do a roll call.
Oh, we're going to do a roll call, yeah, because Mr. Mark Anderson? Roll call. Can you? Okay. Let me go on. Mr. Jack Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Harry Block?
Yes.
Lily Campbell, yes. Mark, are you with us, Ms. Anderson? We do have 3 votes, so we have a quorum on that item, so we can move on.
So without objection, Madam President, the minutes will reflect that the vote was 3.
Yeah.
0.
Exactly. Yeah, that's also, we have a quorum and we have a vote 3.
So we'll make sure that's reflected.
Okay, and now we have item 10, curriculum and instruction, and I'm looking because last time I missed one and I don't want to miss anything today. So approve curriculum, Gateway International School, and approve curriculum, Higher Learning Academy.
Move approval.
Okay?
Second.
All right. Mr. Mark, can you hear us again?
Yes, I can.
Oh, great. I need a motion, a vote. And that's so you're voting yes on that approval?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you. And yes for me, in case I forgot that. Okay, so,
We haven't voted.
yeah, we did vote on that.
No, the second.
Okay, approve Curriculum Gateway National School.
Yes, I
Yes.
vote yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
thought you voted yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes, all right, and yes for me. So it is approved unanimous, 4 votes on that. All right, we are now down to personnel, yes. And in this, board members, we have approved CalSTRS applications, and we have them for Community Collaborative Charter, Community Outreach Academy, Futures High School, Gateway International, Higher Learning Academy, SAVA, Sacramento, that's Sacramento Academic and Vocational Academy, SAVA, Sacramento, and this is SCUSD, and SAVA again, Elk Grove Unified School District. So we have 8 personnel stirs. Can we take a vote
Move approval.
on all 8 of them, okay?
Second.
Mr. Mark?
So, Madam President, just to make sure that our minutes are clear, the board is combining personnel item 13, 1 through 8 in one motion.
Yes, in one motion. And so, Mark, we combine all of those. Can you hear me?
Yes, I approve it.
Okay, great. So it's a yes for you, and it's a yes for me. So the approved CalSTRS applications have been approved.
No, we have.
I thought you voted yes.
I vote yes.
I thought you did. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I thought I heard a yes, excuse me. All right. And Mark voted yes, and I did too, so. Okay, so it has been approved unanimously. All right. We are now down to board comments. Board comments? You-
I was going to say that I had 2 young ladies, I was going to show that picture, but I'll show them to you later. They graduated from HLA years ago, and they combined now. They just became juniors at another school. One was my granddaughter and one of her friends, so they look beautiful, and they was great.
Thank you. Thank you. Have any comments? Yes. Yes, Mr. Mark.
I just want to say what a wonderful event that Port Treacle Promise was. It was just so well done. I believe we had a lot of opportunity to hear from students, and it was just complete. And I was very pleased to have attended that.
Thank you, Mark. I agree with you. I attended, and it was very well done, very well appreciated. And thank all of you for your hard work in making that happen. It took a lot of work and service. Everything was done just very, very well. The displays out in the open air was just wonderful to see all of the schools participating and everyone there just taking part in it. I also want to just quickly, I attended the regional conference this weekend, last week, starting on Friday, and I had a chance to visit with some of my people there. Mr. Maury did a presentation with his staff, and Dr. Gold did also. So it was very well attended, and we really appreciated the good works. Particularly Maury had some very good things to say, Ashley, about GCC, because the presentation that he did was on GCC, and it really highlighted the programs that we were doing and what we were trying to accomplish here. And again, we are on the front runners in AI, and Dr. Gold did a great job doing a presentation. And there were quite a few people there who really appreciated what she had to say. So it was a great conference, and sorry some of you weren't there. I looked for some of you, but Ms. Ash, thank you very much for being there, and all of you. So that was the highlight of my weekend. And we were very pleased with the program today for our board meeting. So thank you, Mr. Superintendent.
Yes, Madam President, so just two additional items that I did want to make sure I notified the board of. One is just want to update the board on the program closure for CCCS TK8. I do want to make sure that the board knows that we have shared an update with our families, we have communicated with staff, and really, again, because of the construction, the planned state-funded rehabilitation of the Campus Verdes facility, we do expect at some point, as the leadership know, for us to bring this program back online. So this is not a closure as much as it's a temporary, you had a word for it, Kayla, and I just can't remember, a temporary suspension of operation, something like that. But I do want to, what was it?
I'm going to say hibernation.
Okay, hibernation. I do want the board to know that we have formally notified our authorizer, Twin Rivers Unified, and we're continuing to work closely with families to support the student transition during this period. As you know, we definitely remain committed to ensuring all students have access to quality educational programs. So that is one thing that I wanted to make sure officially on the record that I notified the board of. And then the other item to officially notify the board of is this past Thursday. I was sworn in as the Region 3 representative to the Association of California Schools Administrators Board of Directors. And so
Yes.
I need to tell that to the board.
And can I make a comment on that, just for people who don't know? He is a board member for the state AXA. It's not just local, but it is being there, helping to make recommendations, guidelines, missions, and all of that good stuff. It's huge to have a charter school person on the state board. That is very, very huge. And we're so proud that it's Gateway Community Charter Superintendent. Thank you.
Y'all have to allow me to go to all that stuff. So
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
do. Yeah, we know. So we have to work on that.
That's what that notification just was.
We'll have to work on that. Yes. Okay. Our next board meeting?
Our next board meeting is going to be on June 9th.
And I saw that like there were two.
I posted two of them. Our next two will be Tuesday, June 9th at 3:30 and Tuesday, June 16th.
And the
at 3:30.
16th, yeah.
Yes.
3:30, both at 3:30. Yes. You got those? Okay. You trying? Any other closing comments? Any other? All right, hearing nothing else, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Move we adjourn.
All right.
Second.
All, yes, Mr. Mark, okay.
Yes.
All right, all in favor of the motion, voting sign of aye. Aye.
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned. Thank you all. Thank all of you for staying with us. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great evening and a great day the rest of the week. Thank you.